Hello students, welcome to our English class. Okay students, as we live in a world of technology-backed communication, emails, texts, etc. are most of our preferred modes of communication. However, letters still have a major use and importance in our society, especially formal letters written to authorities or professional contexts, because they generally stay on record. So, today we are going to do letter writing. Letters are broadly classified as formal and informal letter. So, first of all, we will do formal letter writing. Before starting it, I would like to tell you what formal letters are. A formal letter is one written in a formal and ceremonious language and follows a certain stipulated format. Such letters are written for official purposes to authorities, dignitaries, editors, etc. and not to personal contacts, friends or family. A number of conventions must be adhered to while drafting formal letters. So let us take a look at the sample format of formal letter. But before we start the format, first of all, let's have a look on the points need to be taken into consideration while writing formal letter. So first of all, a formal letter strictly follows the prescribed format. Means as it is a formal letter, the format has to be followed strictly. Use of colloquial words means informal words, abbreviations, slang language means informal language should be restricted while writing a formal letter. A formal letter must be precise and to the point. The final is the most important point, the subject line. It is very important in a formal letter. So, in formal letter, we will do letter to the editor. Let's have a look on the format of a letter to the editor. First of all comes the sender's address. It is written at the top of the left hand corner of the page and it must be covered in 2 lines. While writing format, one must not put comma or full stop at the end of any line. After sender's address, skip 1 line and write date. Always remember, date is written in figures, month in words, and year is again written in figures. After writing date, skip 1 line and write receiver's address. Receiver's address should be in 3 lines, which consists of receiver's designation, for example, the editor, and the complete address. Then skip 1 line, write subject. As I have told you earlier also, it is an important part in formal letter. And subject, it should be brief as possible, means it must be covered into 5 or 6 words. After writing subject, skip 1 line. Then comes the salutation. In salutation, you can write either sir or madam. After skipping 1 line, you have to write body of the letter. And body of the letter consists of 3 parts, means it consists of 3 paragraphs. In first paragraph, introduce yourself and the purpose of writing the letter in brief. In second paragraph, give detail of the matter. In third paragraph, it consists of conclusions, means conclude this paragraph by mentioning what you expect. For example, a solution to a problem, to highlight an issue in the newspaper, etc. But always remember, at the end of each paragraph, skip 1 line. Means after each paragraph, skip 1 line. Next comes the complimentary close. In letter to the editor, we have to write yours truly. But in rest of the letters, we can write yours sincerely. Just below the complimentary close, we have to write sender's name. Now I think this format is clear to you. Okay, there is one more part of the formal letter, that is letter to the principal. So let's have a look on the format of letter to the principal. First comes the receiver's address. It is written at the top of the left hand corner of the page and it should be in 3 lines, which consists of the receiver's designation, for example, the principal, and the complete address. After receiver's address, leave one line, then comes the date. In date, always remember date is written in figures, month in words, and year is again written in figures. After date, leave one line, then comes the subject. It should be brief as possible. After subject, leave one line, then comes the salutation. In salutation, you can write either sir or madam. After skipping one line comes the body of the letter, which consists of 3 paragraphs. In first paragraph, introduce yourself and the purpose of writing the letter in brief. In second paragraph, give detailed explanation of the matter. In third paragraph, conclude by mentioning what you expect. For example, a solution to a problem, to highlight an issue, seeking permission, request, apology, etc. But please always remember, after each paragraph, you have to skip one line. Next comes the complimentary clause. In complimentary clause, in letter to the principal, we write yours sincerely. Just below the complimentary clause, write sender's name and designation. Means sender's name, name of the student or name of a parent also, and their designation. I think this format is also clear to you. Okay, students? So now we will do the second part of our letters. As I have told you earlier also, letters are broadly classified as formal and informal. Formal letters we have already done. Now we will do informal letter. Before have a look on the format, I would like to tell you what is an informal letter. An informal letter, also referred to as a friendly letter, is a personal letter written to friends or relatives. It is written in personal fashion. You can write it to anyone with whom you have a non-professional relationship. For example, your friend, your father, your mother, your uncle, your cousin, whatever it is. So let's have a look on the format of informal letter. First comes the sender's address. It is written at the top of the left hand corner of the page and it should be covered in 2 lines. After writing sender's address, skip one line, then comes the date. Again I am telling you, in date always remember, date is written in figures, month in words, and a year is again written in figures. Then leave one line. After leaving one line, then comes the salutation. Salutation, in salutation you can write dear friend, dear father, dear Arun, etc. After salutation, leave one line, then comes the body of the letter. It consists of 3 paragraphs. In first paragraph, you can give a short description. Means first paragraph consists of a short description. In second paragraph, you can give a detail of a matter. In third paragraph, you can conclude your letter. Means it consists conclusion or end part. Always remember, after each paragraph, skip one line. Then comes the complimentary closing. In informal letter, in complimentary close, we have to write yours lovingly. And just below the complimentary close, write sender's name. I think students, now these letters or the formats of the formal and informal letters are clear to you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.